All right, all right, all right, all right. Let's huddle up. Let's huddle up. Let's huddle up. Here we are in the late hour, episode 5. Okay, and it is actually pretty late right now as I am recording. It's about like 11, almost 12. Gotta get up in the morning, but gotta record this video because it is important. Okay, so word on the street. What's popping? Okay, what's going on in today's world? So word on the street, there is this new variant called the Delta variant, and apparently it is more contagious, it's more dangerous, and apparently young people are very vulnerable to it. I don't know, but this is what they're saying, okay? And it's crazy, actually. It's crazy, because these past few, I'm gonna say past few weeks, I want to say week, I would probably say like a month. So probably about a month ago, they came out and they were like, well, if you got both the doses, if you got the juice, I think that's gonna be the term for these jabs here, the juice. Okay, so they came out and they were like, well, if you got the juice, okay, the two jabberoonies, okay, if you got the juice, then you could walk into stores, places with no mask at all, right? And so people have been going up in these stores and, you know, walking around with no mask. They've lifted some restrictions. I've seen that they've taken down like some, what do you call them, like what is it, like counter, like I don't even know what they're called, counter shields, counter walls, the see-through little plastic little walls, right? So they got rid of those, right? So it seems like, I think they're trying to make it seem like, life might go back to normal, but nah, right? Because now that there's this new variant on the street, right? This new I want to say the new, I don't know, the cousin of the boogeyman is here, right? The Delta, right? And so I think I don't know. I think what's gonna happen is they're gonna have everybody wear a mask now, even if you are vaccinated, right? Because of this new variant. There's been talks of probably like variants from another country, variant here, and then we got this Delta variant, and I'm just like, okay, y'all, all right. So yeah, so what I really think they're gonna have everyone wear a mask again, and once everyone starts wearing a mask again, there might be a lockdown 2.0, where they'll lock down the whole entire countries. I mean, I think there's already some countries already doing complete lockdowns. I think even in Israel, they're doing complete lockdowns. So it's like as if we're going back to stage 1 here. At this rate, we're going back to stage 1. We're basically repeating 2020. Right? Everyone said, oh, 2020 is the worst year ever, blah blah blah, this and that and the third, right? And it's like it's gonna be a repeat now. It's looking like, right? And if you've seen the banned videos that I've posted last year, they are on BitChute, by the way. If you didn't see them, or if you want to see them, they are on BitChute. It's crazy. It's crazy. But what I really feel like they're really trying to accomplish at this point, they're really pushing this juice. They really pushing this juice. Now it's like as if it's gonna come down to either you got the juice or you don't got the juice, and they're separating the people that got the juice and don't got the juice, right? So like, let's say you walk into a store, like right now, like let's say tomorrow or today, you walk up into a store and you see someone without a mask, right? You would automatically assume that they got the juice, right? Now there's some people that do be walking into stores and they do got the juice and they do got a mask on, but you know for a fact that if you walk up into a store, someone got the juice, or maybe they could be lying. And this is the thing: the stores, they don't have to ask for your little juice card, you know. They can actually. But let's say you don't got the juice. You could walk up into a store with no mask on, and honestly, they would just assume that, you know, you do got the juice. But hey, you know, we're not liars here. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, but I mean, again, they're trying to separate the people that got the juice and don't got the juice. Okay, and it's I feel like it's as if this thing is gonna keep going. Right, they're gonna make it seem like, oh, you know, it's this is still happening, blah blah blah, because these people right over here don't got the juice, you know. So I don't know, this whole Delta thing definitely is very sus. No Among Us, but yeah. So apparently in rural Georgia, and I think even in Detroit, they have actually people going door to door to get their neighbors trying to get their neighbors to get the juice, right? So they're encouraging people to get the juice, right? Now, from an average person's point of view, why I mean, if you ask the question, why would they want people to get the juice so badly? Now, to me, that's a red flag. The fact that they care that much for you to get the juice, right? But hey, you know, it is what it is. Now, it's important that we have these type of conversations. I mean, that's the whole point of the late hour. That's the whole point of these underground type videos. Underground type videos. Yeah, it's important. Because there's always a time for everything. There's a time to, you know, get excited, you know, get hype, you know, play games, and, you know, there's a time to, you know, buckle down and get serious. So this is why we need to do this. And personally, for me, the whole internet drama, the you know, what this Twitch streamer said, or what this chick on YouTube said, or this chick on Twitter got canceled, and this dude paying this amount of money for e-girl bathwater or stuff like that. Like that stuff to me is boring. It's just so boring to me, and personally, I really don't see how people are really into that type of thing. Personally, I don't see how that's even content, but hey, it is what it is, right? But this is the reason why we need to have these type of conversations, bro, because there's actually a lot of garbage content out there, and there's a lot of it. Okay, not saying that I'm jealous, because I could care less. You know what I'm saying? Like, these videos, they could get flagged, they could do this, they could do that, they could, you know, do whatever. You know what I'm saying? I could care less. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, there is a lot of garbage content out there. You know, so stuff like this type of content, where we talking about like some real stuff, like this type of stuff that needs to be talked about. So one of my homies asked me a question, and the question kind of comes out very confusing. So I'm gonna kind of like rephrase the question, kind of make it more I can't even speak, to try to make it more clear. Okay. But this is about the script, right? This is about the scriptures, the good word, the good book, the Bible, right? And I think he what he was saying was, is the New Testament or vice versa more truer than the other testament, right? I think that's what he was trying to say. But to answer that question, no, they're literally on the same playing field, literally, right? And like there is no like, oh well, this New Testament stuff, oh that's we gonna throw that out the window, or this Old Testament stuff we're gonna throw that out the window. Like, no. And I know churches teach that. I think mainstream Christianity does teach that Old Testament stuff, that's done away with, which is not true at all. And I think there's a big misconception with just the word in general. I like when people say, oh well, the Bible was written by men, but that's actually not true. All scripture is Elohim breathes, right? Scripture itself, the word, right? The word itself is coming from the Shamayim, right? From above, right? It wasn't written down here and it's gonna go up there, right? This is the word. The word is coming down here, right? So if you really think about it, if you really sit back and think about it, the word itself is not of this world, right? I guess you could say it is extraterrestrial, right? And it's funny because the last late hour was it about aliens? No, I think it was it, or was it the third one? I forgot. I'm not really keeping track, but it was, we did talk about aliens in a previous late hour video. So yeah, so even if they were to take all of the Bibles, every version, every Bible in the world, and they could burn it, they could get rid of it. And what's crazy is that it could be rewritten easily, right? Because at the end of the day, the word, the scriptures, were originally penned in pictures, right? In pictures, right? And you can't distort pictures. You know what I'm saying? So if the Most High sent his word, right, which he did, and that same word was used to create creation, which it did, right? So he's using his words to save his own creation, which was created by his own words, using his words to reconcile the creation that was created by words. And you're probably just like, wait, what? Yeah, so the word itself is already in the heavens above, right? So honestly, it's actually safe to say that the original script is already up in heaven. It's already up there. Because as I said before, with all the Bibles being ripped up and burned and blah blah blah, right? All he has to do is just breathe it on someone and they'll write it. That's how it all worked. You know what I'm saying? That's how the scriptures even came about, right? He breathed, right? Ruach, right? That's how it all worked. And you know, another thing I wanted to point out, the breath of the Most High and the instruction of the Most High are one and the same. So the Ruach, or the spirit of the Most High, and the Torah, because Torah means instruction, are one and the same. That's crazy. That's crazy. Anyway, yeah. What else did I wanted to cover? How long are we in this video? Like 16 minutes? Okay, this is kind of crazy. There's a lot of stuff that we actually need to cover. But for the sake of time, we might not. I mean, we can go on for like at least an hour or two, but I don't. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah. So this happened actually a pretty long time ago. Well, not a long time ago. At least within a year. It was about like, yeah, at least I want to say at least about a year or about a few months ago. But if you are familiar with the World Economic Forum, they did come out. How long ago was this? Because I think this was actually a pretty while. But they did say that in 2030, right? So that's about like what, 9 years, right? In about 9 years, they said by 2030, you will own nothing and you will be happy. I don't know, man. That's really sus. Like that sounds like a pretty dystopian, a kind of dystopian future. You know, it sounds crazy. It sounds crazy. Like the stuff that they have kind of prepped is crazy. And I feel bad. I feel bad for the younglings. And we really kind of need to get our spiritual houses in order. And I'm talking to myself here. I'm talking to myself. Okay? We all do. We all gotta clean our mess. We all gotta, you know, get up and do the good work, you know? So, yeah. But I think we'll save some of that stuff for the next late hour week, where we kind of go and talk about that other what I was talking about before, the whole world economic thing and what's plans, because what they have planned is, what's that thing that Elon has going, where you put the brain in your chip and the this and the that, and they got the some type of new tech that they have coming for humanity, and it's pretty just crazy, just out of this world, like nuts. Okay, but yeah, that's gonna be your first late hour. We're about to hit 20 minutes, and this is insane. And yeah, I know I haven't really, I haven't really been making videos because I didn't do a skit this week, even though I was supposed to do a skit this week, but I could not do it because mad busy. And stuff just happens, you know what I'm saying? Might have something scheduled for a certain day and I couldn't do it, and yeah, so I kind of need to kind of grind out and just sit down and just do some videos, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Lawa Kadosh Yahuwah Kadosh Yahuwah Kadosh Yahuwah Kadosh Av Yahuwah Kadosh Laoek Yamim Yahuwah Kadosh Yamim Olam Alion Kadosh Yared 𝗟𝗔𝗧𝗘 Kadosh Yahuwah Laoek Yamim Tamim Kadosh Babab Dadab Babab Didab Tamim Kadosh